Hey guys, it's August, and welcome back to Pyre. Last time we learned a lot of stuff. Sandlewood gave us a huge lore dump, and it turns out that his whole plan has been to form a team of really rebellious people who will escape the downside and then overthrow the Commonwealth's government. Because it seems like a lot of people who do escape the downside kind of join in with the government and keep the whole cycle going, and Sandlewood doesn't want that. So he's kind of formed the Night Wings in order to achieve this goal of his, and one other thing he told us is that we won't be able to escape, unfortunately, because we have to participate in the rites in order to escape, and we are the reader, so no matter what, we're kind of trapped here in the downside. But if we can help our friends escape, I think it's worth it. Although one thing that I am wondering is that Sandlewood also said that in this Liberation Rite, only one person will have the right to actually escape the downside. And so I'm just wondering, what's going to happen after that? Like, will we have to commence this rite like 7 times to get everybody out? Or will we do it once and we have to go do some more story stuff and then do it again and just repeat that over and over? Or is the game just going to end after this? Like, maybe we get one character out and then that's it, the game's just over. I'm really not sure. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see. Although, I don't know, I kind of feel like because we've only seen the first chapter of the Book of Rites, I feel like there is more to this game. Although, like, I've been avoiding spoilers, so I'm not sure what it's going to be. Anyway, that's enough rambling for the intro. Let's go inside and talk to Jodariel. Wasn't expecting this. Jodariel appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she's already in her raiments. Hedwyn soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Rocky? None as yet. Complained about a chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar then. I am certain that it is. They share a laugh together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said or needs to be said. Soon, if Volfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what did I miss? Am I late? Is it sighting? Is it sighting yet? Easy, Rocky. We got a little time. It isn't sighting yet. How fare your struggles with your mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. That sounds about right. Put some of the old nerves to bed there for good measure. Though, this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just, we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we were all gonna get out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Hedwyn slams his fist against the wall. Yeah. Exactly, and I don't think Hedwyn's the guy to take back a promise. Although he's totally right, from the beginning it's been all 4 of us together. I care about others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back too. What, you think they're going to build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take, I just know we have to try. Jodariel turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you and to reassure herself. Rocky nods his head in turn, and Hedwyn's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one they turn towards the door. The fall of Salem awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom, yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. Cool. So yeah, does that mean that the game's going to keep going after this? And I suppose, like, an important question I haven't even mentioned yet is, who are we actually going to let escape? We have 7 companions here, as the guys have said, some of them have been with us from the very start, so, like, who really deserves it? It's going to be a really hard choice, I think. The mercy shown, in the words of Golgothani, the Master General. The impaled and I, we helped to save my Emperor, and when the danger did subside, any Emperor Solema, he said something to me which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, you gave your freedom, Master Golthanian, so that I may yet have mine. You too now are an exile of the downside. In all the days which I have left, I could never repay the mercy you have shown me. So if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do it in the next. We crossed the land together, and together with the imp we gained the company of those who saw him in what I did. Man. But yeah, like, Emperor's Fall. Like, yeah, all of these pages we still have yet to see. Like, I'm really, really curious, just because, like, if we do have to go through the game 7 times, this is going to be a really long LP. Yeah, let's see how it kind of plays out. So, yeah, one final check before we do this Liberation Rite. Everyone's got their items. Everyone's pretty high level too, except for Pamitha. Like, Faye a little bit too. Something else, actually, is that we haven't really learned more about our companions here. We know about Hedwyn and what he's done. But as for the rest, nothing yet. In that case, because he is our leader, kind of, and we do know about him, I'll probably let Hedwyn lead the downside first, just because, like, I reckon that multiple times through the games you might learn more about the other characters, which would be really interesting. Unless there's, like, specific story things you have to do to get these that I just missed. Alright, I'm back, sorry about that. But yeah, like, I'm really, really curious to know what's going to happen after this. Oh my god, I really want to know. Okay, Dizzo, hopping around outside. Rocky is waiting for nightfall. Faye is saluting the scribes. Sir Gilman is weighing tactical advantages. Pamitha is deep in thought. Hedwyn is nearby. Jody is nearby. The lone minstrel is searching the sky. And Sandra is training her senses. Do you have anything to say about this, Sandra? Yeah, I thought you would. How very kind of you to visit me again like this, oh lovely reader. For I was just standing about in the blackness of the void thinking it would be most pleasant if something were to happen for a change. There was a long period of time that this incarnation of mine failed utterly to do anything but bring me peace of mind, not much of a punishment. I invite you to imagine upbringing among the Sisters of the Arch, living on the outskirts of civilization. Your days all full of training which could kill you or just cripple you for life. Sisters of the Arch? An ancient band of killers trained almost from birth to carry out the mission without fail. Damn, so like assassins. How do you suppose I lost my sight? Through glorious battle with the scribes, or in a careless sparring session with my master? Oh, okay, interesting. But I've not forgotten enough just yet. In any case, at first I welcome the prospect of not having to struggle every moment to survive. But in less than 2 centuries, why, I started to grow terribly bored. It didn't help me at all that the Nightwings of the early days were the stodgiest lads you could imagine, obsessed with obeying the book as strictly as they could. Some of them started to remind me of myself, I think, when I was young. Such idiots, a lot of them. But what am I saying, lovely reader? I shall not bore you further with such matters. I would have bored myself to death back then, if only I could die. Like so many other things, I think mortality is something oft taken for granted until it is taken away. So given your mortality, let's say that we get back to business here. You are one interesting lady, Sandra. We sure will. Alright, so, what the hell are you doing here, Ron? Man. I wonder if Ron will ever escape the downside. I suppose so. You're also the only shop in the downside. Oh, what's that? Scribe Snuff. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. Okay, that's pretty cool. But I see that we finally have enough money to buy... Wait. I don't. Damn it! I could sell the Curve Fang, but I really don't want to. I want to get that one. Or like that one. No, not that one. Where's the 200? That one seems really good. I guess I could just buy some Stardust. I know this is probably like the final fight of this run, maybe, but I'm gonna hold on. Just because I do want to save some more money. See you guys. I'm sorry, Ron. Well, let's commence the Liberation Rite. Here at the summit of Mount Alodil, one among you may finally go free if you prevail. Although who it is, that is the question. Is everyone prepared, Hedwyn? Yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers in the rites this night. What happens if we fail? Headwind, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the light and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It is simple as that. That seems pretty simple, actually, yeah. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever towards the stars for guidance to seize upon our future chances, just as they arise. Wolfred's plans, his ambitious plot to start a revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible. I kind of appreciate that, actually. Wait, what? 19%? What the hell does that mean? So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this Liberation Rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur, the pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Ah. You know what? I kind of wonder if that Gate Guardian lady is like the Tempers Lone Minstrel, if that makes sense. Just because, yeah, they seem to know each other. Then anointed one of the Tempers, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. Wow. Is this guy like freaking Groose or something? You know who I am already, but look what we got here. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never going to see the day again. That's the best voice I can do. Hey you! He indicates to Dariel. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. I ain't seen one of her own in ages, not in these damned robes. Dariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asks. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Dariel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ha, I like you curly horns. Tell you what, once you put out your light, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut my own tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now come on. So I guess Ignarius here thinks that he's going to be the one to go back to freedom today. Wait, what? Okay, so it's him. And, who was that? It was a, Worm and somebody else. I was not expecting that. I thought it'd be a full team of friggin', demons. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? The Lone Minstrel gets your attention in a subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion who you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened of the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Okay. So, we only have 4 possible choices here. I guess it's anyone who's above level 3. Headwind, Jodariel, Rucky, and Tizo. The other characters look kind of upset. I'm sorry, Gilman. Yeah, you know what? I mentioned this before, but he's been our leader, he's been our friend, and I think he deserves the right to go first. Headwind shall regain his freedom if you prevail. If you prevail? I wonder if something's going to happen if we fail here.
Headwind.
Aye, if you insist. Besides, from a gameplay perspective, this means we still have 1 human left, so there you go. Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well, then under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's Liberation Rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Headwind the Deserter shall be liberated. Should the Tempest prevail, the exiled Ignarius shall go free instead. He is the notorious demon leader of one of the most feared triumvirates in the rites. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate, to strive alongside Headwind the Deserter and see to his return in glory?
Who shall strive for him?
There are only 2 options here, come on.
Jodariel.
Very well, let us prevail here and see this through.
Ruki.
Sure, no pressure, right, sister?
No.
The 8 scribes accept your choice, read of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you prepared yourself, Trorik? Aye, Celeste. She watches over the scribe's gate and seems to be connected to the lone minstrel and the rites. Then, let us begin. Nightwings, been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me. Oh, they have a bog crone. Okay. They have a really, really interesting team here.
Commence.
You good-for-nothing Nightwings. Skip out on us for years and years and show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once, but now we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it, I used to be the best. At least at this, but now, pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Ah, Moira. I doubt you would even recognize me anyway. You must have a girl out there.
The Nightwings proved their worth. As for their adversaries, they did not. Thus ends the Liberation Rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
There we go! I stayed quiet for that because that music was pretty good. Ah, what a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting too long, damn it. Damn it, damn it. Nightwings. Be seeing you around, I guess. Next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. Damn, Hedwyn, you look good. We did it. Then, I guess that means I have to go. I broke my vow to her, that we would all go free together. Reader, my friend, why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? Fikani, wait for me. Wait for me. Damn. You remain silent for a moment longer, then. Listen to me, all of you. I will not forget this. If there is anything at all that I can do on the other side to help the rest of you, then I'm going to find it and I'm going to do it. And at the very least, I will do everything I can to make sure that by the time the more of you come back to join me at home, that'll be a better place for all of us. Look, I don't have long now, so just thank you, all of you. I won't forget this. Then he plunges out of sight into the shimmer pool, his voice is audible but growing faint. A seldom seen celestial phenomenon linking the downside back to the Commonwealth. Thus, beneath the bloody moon, the Scorlian waters rise for but a moment, only to fall again, like a downside legend. It's happening. Goodbye, my friends, reader, everyone, goodbye, until we see each other again. Hedwyn earned back his freedom. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Hedwyn. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again. Until the rites begin anew.